Okay, this match we're going to talk about from Hell in a Cell is the AJ versus Samoa Joe match, which I knew from the get-go this would be a great match. It's probably my match of the night. Very solid match, back and forth, really great action, intense. I just wish they would drop the whole storyline of AJ's family and this whole thing. Families and out like that, it makes for a predictable storyline, B predictable winners, C no much interest in the match at all. I personally would rather have them base this whole feud on their history and base it on just Joe wanting to be the WWE champion. With that being said, I obviously I knew AJ was going to retain because again his family's involved, and when the family's involved, he's going to win regardless. I hope the match by those guys. I mean, again, there was nothing to stand outish about the match. I would say. I actually I had to watch the ending, which the ending was a little controversial. I'll talk about that in a second. I missed that. I watched it on a replay, and I had to watch it a couple of times. Just now, there's a fly on my phone. Watch it a couple of times just to see if what Samoa Joe's angling was actually the truth or not, and it turns out he was right. So at the end, after a hard-fought match, like I said, back and forth, a lot of reversals, counters. They know each other very well, wrestling each other many, many years in TNA. I believe in Ring of Honor also, and then of course in WWE. Joe goes for the bikini clutch. I'm just going to call it, the rear naked choke. You can call it what you want. That's what it is. It's the rear naked choke. As he does, AJ pushes off and turns it into a pinning combination as he lands. So the referee, as he counts 1, 2, 3, Joe releases the hold, jumps up, thinks he's winning, then he hears that AJ Styles is named the winner, and he starts going ballistic, screaming, like, what? Are you serious? He was tapping out. He tapped out at the count of 2. And even the announcer's like, he never seen it. They did this for a little reason. They had it out of camera, and coincidentally just happened to catch the other side of it. And upon replaying slow motion as the ref hit 2, AJ did start tapping out. So technically, Samoa Joe won the match via submission before the referee counted 3, and that's going to be their catalyst to kind of keep this feud going. Which, for one, like I said before, I'm in total agreement. I love this feud, except for the family part. I love these two competitors. They put on very good matches. They may not be the flashiest and most high-spottiest type of matches, but they do not tell a story. They know how to give intrigue, and they know how to make it, believable on edge of your seat. We can go one or the other. But again, if they took the whole family aspect out of it, then yes, I would have believed 2-1. I still think Samoa Joe will win at least one match in this feud. It may be for the title, it may not. I think they're just waiting for AJ to beat CM Punk's 440-some-odd day reign as champion. Before he loses the sword like they did with the New Day and they did with Charlotte, and so on and so forth. And kind of ushered in a new age where all these new guys are breaking out the old records that have stood for a long time and we all thought would never be broken. So, again, it was a great match. Go watch it for yourself if you haven't seen it. If you could do me a favor and please hit this like button. Even if you don't watch the whole video, please hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this video to everybody you possibly can. And I will be back in a few with the last 2 matches. See ya.